It's Sunday, September 21st, 2025. I had cut these way down and they regrew a lot. The marigolds too. And the tomatoes kind of came back. I could go through and get all the bad ones off again and they would regrow again. Because they're definitely regrowing. A tomato hornworm was on here. I could never find him, but he ate a bunch of the plant. But it's thriving now, so that's good. I cut this one way back too. I'm just letting those grow in there just to shade it. Tomatoes growing, putting on a bunch more tomatoes again. And I had just cut back everything that was bad on it. That is a cantaloupe that somebody had given me, a sugar sweet. So I just planted it a while ago just to see, and it's finally starting to get pretty big. Tomatoes growing again. I'm going to go through in the middle and get all that out. Oh, I need to vacuum this. It's cold, but it feels good. This is the kind of algae that vacuums up really easily. Crazy. I cut these way back and they all flowered again. I need to cut them back again. I just put the seeds there. Yeah. Ooh, there's quite a bit of butterfly vine in there. The little flowers, they spread seeds like crazy. I cut back the okra once. Now it's got a bunch that's ready. I'll have to pull some off. And the ones that were too big, I just threw down there and let them dry. There's a spider web. These things are huge, at least 6 feet tall. And I should have already gotten the okra, but I've been working. Ooh. It looks like the, where did I see that? The dill is starting to sprout again. This is basil. Oh, it smells so good when you touch it. Just puts all the oils up in the air. It smells wonderful. I was having a problem with the devil's grass, Bermuda grass, which is all in there. And by putting this stuff here, I'm choking it out. And it's been working really well. That's why I did it all this big spot. So it makes it really easy to pull the roots of the Bermuda grass out to get it back to the fence and then kill it, because it's so hard to kill it even with killer, and I don't want to be spraying a whole bunch of poison everywhere. The Roma tomatoes, they're all starting to grow again. Maybe they'll grow better this time. In the spring they just all got diseased. This is 2 hot pepper plants that just jalapenos, and they're like chunky jalapenos, so they're really good ones. Very, very spicy. The asparagus started coming again. As long as they're still soft, I eat them. Even if they're a little bit taller, they'll still taste really good. So I just laid this here. Because it had all gone to ferning. It's such a mess, but it's alright. We've still been eating tomatoes and asparagus, peppers, but now it's cooling off. Stuff is starting to resprout. There's been some bell peppers. They're really, really tall. And I took out all the sunflowers except for 2, which I have to get the one over back there, and then this one. But I've just been cutting these back, leaving them grow. We really need to water, and I need to like pull those all apart. It's getting all overgrown again. That's alright. That's a tomato plant in there. That has like quadrupled in size in the last week. So that's pretty good. The worms are doing really good. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I forgot I buried it. That's right. I have to move that stuff and then check on the worms. The lemongrass is still doing good, so it must still have some water. I need to water everything, especially if it doesn't rain. It looks like it's gonna rain. But I think that's up by, it's pretty far away. Probably at least 30 miles away based off the radar. So I doubt it's going to rain here. It rained a little bit earlier, but not much. Wow, that green bean plant might have some green beans on it soon. It'd be nice to do some of these along cattle panel for the green beans, because then they'd be high up. They'd start high, and then I could plant spices and things and flowers around the bottom of the wicking tubs. I was trying to train these to loop back over amongst themselves. It kind of looks like it worked. They are rooting down to the ground. And I put this here to give me something to tuck them into, which I think would actually be a pretty good thing to put one of those tiles all the way around it as an edger. This one I never did end up cutting back on, so all the dried leaves are all just in there and everything's growing new on the outside. There's a lot, but they all have that blight, and these were supposed to be blight resistant tomatoes. I've been just throwing cardboard down to keep the weeds down. That's crazy. I had cut that back and it just all regrew. But that's one bed I definitely have not gone through. I did this, and then was halfway done with that. So, next week. I just tried to throw all the vines and everything down as weed suppression, and the cardboard boxes to help with weed suppression. I love them to eat raw when they're this size. I'd like to have a place to just put a whole bunch of zinnias, just a bed of zinnias. They're all pretty.